And who's your target audience?
It's a good question. It's really anyone who's smart and aspirational. It's actually less about role than you might imagine. I'm often asked whether it's a leadership book because so much of my own work is with senior people. And in one sense it is, because I really do hope to create a little bit of a revolution in how businesses create positive working cultures. And if a leader picks up my book, they'll have a bit of a recipe for creating a really positive working culture around them. But I have written it so that it's accessible to everybody, anyone who has a tolerance and an appetite and interest in the science. And so I know a lot of people who've bought the book for their whole teams and sometimes their whole organizations.
Okay, with all the self-help business books out there, what makes yours stand out from the crowd?
One of the big things is the rigor of the science. There's a lot of self-help books out there which are inspiring and interesting, but a lot of the clients that I work with are quite skeptical of what they see as a bit, fluffy, this field of self-help. And yet there is so much out there that can make a big difference to people's lives if they take this advice. So the book is very, very grounded in science. There are 300 papers that the book is based on, 700 actually, more broadly, but 300 referenced in the book. And I think that depth, whether or not people dive into the science, gives people a sense of credibility and rigor underpinning the advice. And the other thing is, because I've been doing this stuff for so many years with so many people, hundreds of people, I've got lots of stories to tell. And the stories in the book are, they're really real people. So a lot of these business self-help books will be telling stories about famous people, and that has its place. But I've found that real examples of people in real jobs applying this advice and then sharing their reflections on how it went and what helped them get it right, that is really quite a compelling combination. Deep science, realistic stories, and super practical advice. And the book is written to be very, very practical.